Was left in a Chicago garbage can, was killed by a childhood friend and 2 others.
All 3 are charged with murder. WGN's Megan Dwyer has that story.
God is great, and karma is something else.
20-year-old Michael Armendariz went missing last January. His body wasn't found until May.
That was 201 days. 201 days for Mikey to find his peace.
He had been stuffed in a garbage can in the garage of a vacant home in Inglewood.
The victim's body was decomposed. He had been shot 2 times in the back of the head.
Police say one of the victim's friends, 21-year-old Cassandra Green, planned the whole thing with her boyfriend, 22-year-old Ernest Collins. The couple was looking to rob Armendariz of money and drugs. Using Snapchat, they arranged to pick him up, and while driving, police say, Collins shot Armendariz from the back seat. Then he enlisted his mom, 38-year-old Candace Jones, to help hide the body.
I would like to offer our heartfelt condolences to the family of Michael Armendariz. We are certain, not knowing what ultimately happened to Michael, has been an extremely difficult time for the family to endure.
The family says they are angry and hurting. The murder has torn them apart. 21-year-old Green had been friends with the victim since they were just 10 years old. His mother says the betrayal of friendship stings just as much as the crime.
She deserves to go to jail longer than Ernest, who was the shooter. That's what I want. That's the outcome that I want.
All 3 defendants have been charged with first-degree murder, kidnapping, robbery, and concealing a homicide. They remain in jail tonight, a judge denying bond this morning. Collins and Green both face an additional charge of residential burglary. Police say that is because they broke into Michael's house after they killed him.
What's good, YouTube? It's Ronnie K. David. I'm back with another video, and today we got a mastermind mother convicted of helping her son and his girlfriend murder and rob the girlfriend's childhood friend. Alright, so this is how the story goes. So jurors convicted a woman of helping her son and his girlfriend murder and rob the girlfriend's childhood friend. The DuPage County State Attorney's Office in Illinois announced on Friday. Cadence Jones, 43 years old, faces 75 years in prison for the murder and armed robbery, they said. Prosecutors have called her the mastermind behind killing Michael Armendariz, 20 years old, according to the Chicago Tribune. Cassandra Green, 26, then the girlfriend of Jones' son, Ernest Collins, 27, had shown the pictures from social media of the victims posing with large amounts of cash and drugs, authorities reportedly said. According to prosecutors, Jones gave her son the gun. "You're going to do this," she said. Damn, mother really encouraged her son to kill someone. Horrible mother. Green lured out Armendariz. I'm sorry if I'm saying this name wrong, but Green lured out Armendariz, her childhood friend, with a Snapchat message that of January 14, 2019. She picked him up in an SUV where Collins was hiding in the back. Green then drove out the parking lot with Armendariz in the vehicle, prosecutors said. Approximately 5 minutes later, Collins emerged from hiding in the back of the Explorer and shot Armendariz twice in the back of the head. The duo then traveled to Jones' residence in Chicago and, with Jones' help, placed Armendariz's body in a garbage can and then put the garbage can in Jones' garage. At some point in time, the garbage can was moved to the garage of the vacant house next to Jones' home. Taking the victim's apartment's keys, Collins and Green burglarized the residence the day after the murder. Armendariz' body was found several months later. Jones threatened to kill Green and her mother if Green ever stepped forward about the killing, prosecutors reportedly said. But investigators reportedly tracked down Green through social media and records of the SUV that Armendariz entered that night. She had previously pulled over in the vehicle by police. Green pleaded guilty on August 19, 2022 to count of armed robbery with a firearm in exchange for cooperating. She is scheduled for a hearing to take place November 13th. Jones is scheduled for court on December 18th, regarding to return of her pre-sentence reporting and filing for post-trial motions, prosecutors said. As for Collins, he was convicted last month of first-degree murder and armed robbery. He faces up to life in prison and is scheduled for a hearing to occur on November 29th. This evening, a jury found Cadence Jones, the last of 3 defendants charged in the murder of Michael Armendariz, guilty of first-degree murder. The Page County State's Attorney Robert Brown said Friday. Guilty verdicts, however, cannot bring Michael back to those who loved him. The diabolical plot devised by Candace Jones, Ernest Collins, and Cassandra Green, and the execution of that plot left it void in the lives of Michael's surviving family and friends that will never be filled. I wish them strength as they continue their lives, having replaced Michael's presence with just his memory. I thank Judge Rady for ensuring a fair trial for both sides, as well as the jury for their service. I also thank Assistant Attorney Helen Capas, Amanda Medina, and Michael Pop for their efforts in holding Candace Jones, Ernest Collins, and Cassandra Green responsible for their roles in the murder of Michael Amaranth. So yes, that's the story. From the story, you can decide this is probably one of the worst mothers in the world. To encourage your children to go and kill someone for your behalf, it's just bad parenting, and she deserves all that she gets. But like I said, tell me in the comments what y'all think about the story, and make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Peace.